There's gonna be a fourth, bro.
Right.
Yeah, so that happened.
There's gonna be a fourth, bro.
Right.
So that had happened. Yeah, so that happened.
There's gonna be a.
Let's start over again, because I did give a good diatribe of that. Sorry guys, let's start over again. All right, we here. So you had heard my boy will.i.am say what he had to say, right? And what I was trying to vocalize in that diatribe that you heard me not say was this industry is coming. The industry where your vocals are going to be, that means you guys heard nothing. Shit. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll get used to this. So we'll just start all over again. 4 or 6 minutes. Welcome to another Financial New. I am your host today, Nua. Sorry about the take two. Whoever's watching this, like I said, I'll edit it out. No one's watching this at the moment. So here we go. This is my boy will.i.am, right? And he's dropped some interesting perspective on the new industries coming down the pipeline. And with him, he's an innovator. He is used to bringing things that are new to the market before they even are aware of it. And in this particular segment, he brings us the attention that, hey, there is another industry that's going to be coming on. Wow, you understand me? And because this industry is coming online, we should be aware of it. What industry do you think that is, boy? Hey, boy.
There's gonna be a fourth industry that's coming. Forget songs.
Very
There
good.
are no rights or ownership to your facial math or your voice frequency. People calling up your bank pretending to be you and wiring money. There's nothing to authenticate if this is an AI call or a person call. I don't own the rights to my face or my voice. Get out of here, bro.
Right.
The new industry is about to poof. This time next year, you'll be like, oh, will.i.am said that on that radio station. Fact is, these are all new parameters that we're all trying to navigate around because the technology is that amazing. There's going to be a fourth industry that's.
So, your vocal signature or frequency and your face math, which means your biometrics and your vocal recognition. That is the new industry that's going to come online. Before, biometrics were only really used for security clearances and basically to just identify criminals. But now that information is going to be utilized for you to do day-to-day transactions. And with that coming online, it's of benefit to you and others to understand how this industry works and how to implement it into your own day-to-day lives. You understand me? So thank you, Mr. will.i.am, for bringing us on to the understanding that, yes, your face math and your vocal energy will be utilized in the next wave of industry. Give thanks. So, with that said, let's move on to our next. This young man now has brought it to our attention that your keys, we're talking cryptocurrencies now. And for those who do know cryptocurrencies, you understand that your keys are only yours if you have the key. If someone else has your keys for your crypto, it's not your crypto. So why I say that is simply because it has been brought to our attention that if you were in a particular position where you were going to default and declare bankruptcy, just know anything that's on the exchanges, Coinbase, Binance, whatever the Netcoin, whatever, pick your on and off ramps. All right, any of those though, on and off ramps, they are held by government sanction to produce or to hold your funds if legal injunction has been taking place. So if you file for bankruptcy, it's not yours. They want to seize your assets, not yours. You understand? Hold on a sec.
One in cryptocurrency has been saying for years, not your keys, not your crypto. They said, moreover, because custodially held crypto assets may be considered to be the property of a bankruptcy estate. In the event of a bankruptcy, the crypto assets we hold in custody on behalf of our customers could be subject to bankruptcy proceedings, and such customers could be treated as our general unsecured.
Let's try that one more time, because I hope you guys heard that.
Not gonna lie, it is pretty funny that people are freaking out that in a recent disclosure that Coinbase made, confirmed what everyone in cryptocurrency has been saying for years, not your keys, not your crypto. They said, moreover, because custodially held crypto assets may be considered to be the property of a bankruptcy estate. In the event of a bankruptcy, the crypto assets we hold in custody on behalf of our customers could be subject to bankruptcy proceedings, and such customers could be treated as our general unsecured
clients. So, what that means simply is what I said before. It's not yours. So, be mindful what you leave on those exchanges. Be mindful. That's all I'm going to say, guys. Be mindful. All right, and let's move on again. Now, hold on. I saw this here, and I was just curious to see what it was about.
USA is a mess. Our economy is crashing. Inflation is out of control. Our banks are failing. Russia has joined with China. Saudi Arabia has joined with Iran. China, Russia, Iran, North Korea have formed together
BRICS
as a menacing and destructive coalition.
BRICS.
Our currency is collapsing, and the dollar will soon no longer be the world standard. Can you believe this?
BRICS.
And that will be our greatest defeat in over 200 years if we lose the dollar. There's a really good chance that we will. But it won't happen with me, not even a small chance. Just like Russia would never have invaded Ukraine, like China would not have even thought about raiding Taiwan. Wouldn't have happened. They understood. They understood. Can't do that.
Now let's just read the verbiage. Because he is afraid of BRICS. What he's not saying to you is that all of the nations that were exploited by capital powers, colonial powers, have now joined together under one accord called BRICS. Now, I forgot, I know it was like 5 major countries first, like Brazil, blah, 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 blah. That's why it's named BRICS. BRICS is the abbreviation of the countries that were initially involved. Now they have more partners, and they're looking to further extend their list of partners. BRICS. When Trump is talking about China and Iran, he's talking like if they're like individually operating. What he's not saying to you blatantly is they have formed a coalition. They have formed a coalition called BRICS. And Brazil right now is the chairman for the year, and their goal is to remove the old colonial powers, restructure how things were. So let's read this verbiage. Do not wait until you become a victim. Take full responsibility over your funds, assets. Convert all cash to digital gold and silver backed up coins. XLM, XRP coins. And move into the recommended QFS ledger for safety. And move it into a QFS ledger. 1 second. Let's just see what that QFS ledger is all about. Ooh, sexy planes. QFS ledger. I guess this is a ledger that's solely for Bitcoin and gain peace of mind, securely manage 50 plus coins, including we'll do some more research on why there's suggestion a QFS ledger. But till then, I will get back to you all. Let's go to our last video for this segment. All right, here. This young man says some diabolical things. Now, we all got into this space because we're trying to decentralize and we're trying to, keep away from the clawing eyes of the government. But they've morphed and transformed. So now the goal or the bet is that by the time we realize this particular asset will be backed by the central individuals. Let's take a listen to what this young man has to say.
What would that make for the entity Ripple then?
Well, that would make Ripple the World Bank.
Interesting. And let's expand upon that. What does that mean for those in the audience who might not be engaged in the XRP community or have an understanding of what the World Bank entails?
Well, I'm sure as people who have never heard this before or aren't aware of Ripple and XRP this, and they might think, oh, this guy's a conspiracy theorist, right? They don't know, because somebody like me who has studied finance going back to the Roman Empire, going back to before that, all the way back to the stone money dials on Yap Island in the Federated States of Micronesia. When you look at the patterns and history of money to where we are right now, after the petrodollar, after we came off the gold reserve, there's really only one competitor to be the global reserve currency, only one thing that can come in and replace the dollar, and that is XRP.
I'll start that from the beginning, just so you hear everything that was said.
So if you hold XRP, you own at least one XRP is 1/100 billionth of all the wealth of the human race.
What would that make for the entity Ripple then?
Well, that would make Ripple the World Bank.
Interesting.
And let's expand upon that. What does that mean for those in the audience who might not be engaged in the XRP community or have an understanding of what the World Bank entails?
Well, I'm sure as people who have never heard this before or aren't aware of Ripple and XRP, they're listening to this and they might think, oh, this guy's a conspiracy theorist, right? They don't know, because somebody like me who has studied finance going back to the Roman Empire, going back to before that, all the way back to the stone money dials on Yap Island in the Federated States of Micronesia. When you look at the patterns and history of money to where we are right now, after the petrodollar, after we came off the gold reserve, there's really only one competitor to be the global reserve currency, only one thing that can come in and replace the dollar, and that is XRP.
Now let's just read the comment here. Imagine a world where XRP replaces the US dollar and Ripple becomes the global financial system. Cross-border payments in seconds, no fees, no delays, no zero middleman. Welcome to the future of money, where Ripple blockchain connects the world and seamless, trustless transactions. Isn't it trustful? That should be trustful. Because if it's trustless, you're a trustless person. Let's just say that's a typo. Let's just see this random person. What do you have to say?
I bought 1.3 million of XRP on Kraken. I'm not quite sure, intellectual Dave. I said, let's use Kraken. Let's buy some XRP. 1.3 million. Bought it to 335, up a buck. So what am I up, like half a mil? Maybe 500 grand, 550? Hey, it's just a trade, I'm holding. There's a long run. We're going to take this thing. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to hold that. I hold my Bitcoins. You buy it on Kraken, and I got 1.4 of XRP.
Damn. Congratulations, son. Congratulations. We'll do one more. XRP is growing faster than you think. Not. Let's just keep that moving. And who wants to hear Trump? No, let's go to the board.
Would you approach this discussion of CBDCs? And are you for them or against them? Could you end the Biden administration project to create a U.S.-based CBDC?
Senator Blackburn, thank you for your remarks. I may have a little trouble disciplining the two behind me, as I'm sure that I will hear that a U.S. Senator has vouched for their behavior.
Yes.
But on CBDCs, I see no reason for the U.S. to have a central bank digital currency. In my mind, a central bank digital currency is for countries who have no other investment alternatives. So if we think about a reserve manager, a high surplus country, whether it's Saudi Arabia, Singapore, who ends up with, call the Chinese currency whatever you want, the yuan, the RMB.
Yeah.
If you own that currency, you have to have something to invest in. That there's very little to invest in if you want to hold the currency. You could own Chinese government bonds, which don't yield
So
very
your
much.
view of that would be a negative view?
Well, I view that many of these countries are doing it out of necessity, whereas the U.S., if you hold U.S. dollars, you could hold a variety of very secure U.S. assets.
Interesting. So they're not pro. And we'll do one more.
Relatively speaking, fixed supply, and you have increasing demand. And when endowments and institutions, Joey and I sat in a meeting not that long ago with, some of the largest institutional money in the world trying to get smart about crypto. They owned zero on that day. I don't know if they do today. But as they enter the market, you have fixed supply, increasing demand. You don't have to go to MIT to know what's going to happen.
All right, that's great. So I'm going to leave it there because I didn't edit none of that, so I don't know what they're going to say next. I came here to show you will.i.am, secure your own keys, and the World Bank, Ripple. So with that in mind, I'm going to log off now. Thank you guys for joining me on this post. Again, I just wanted to show you guys some information that came out in front of me. I felt the need to talk about it. So I'll kind of do these segments. I don't know what to call them, but hey, my channel. I can do whatever I want. Thank you guys for joining me today on American New. It's not American New. This is Financial New. Shout out to Dame Dash and the fam. We love y'all. Shout out to the fam, Mr. Man. And the fam, we love y'all too. See y'all in the next one. Give thanks. Poke some buttons. Tell me what you think. Subscribe if you like. Do what you need to do. Financial New, we're here to help. And with that, have a great day. Soon as I can find the button.